Hi girls, this is the video for 1.5, Applications of Arithmetic Sequences. And the learning intentions is that we're going to use what we've learned about arithmetic sequences to solve some problems and make conclusions. So the very first problem here, the first example says, Kim put $2,000 in an investment account that earns simple interest at a rate of 0.5% per month. Okay, simple interest is something that we've learned about in earlier years, but let's just write that formula down again for simple interest. It's I equals PRT over 100. The P is the principal, and that is the amount of money that's invested in the beginning. The rate is the percentage rate. I'll say it in the problem. And the time is how many of these have gone by. So if it says per annum, then it's going to be each year. If it says per month, then it's going to be per each month. Okay, so you got to make sure you know what you're talking about in that regard. Okay, so it says set up an arithmetic sequence where T sub n is the amount in the account after n months. All right, so we need to think about that just for a second. I know that T sub 0, before she even starts, she puts 2,000 in. And I know that T sub 1 is that much money that she started with, plus 2,000 times 0.5 times 1 over 100. Right, because I have the principal, the rate, and the time, 1 month over 100, and that's that. So I can see that it looks like she's going to earn that. But I want T sub n, right? I want T sub n. So I'm going to say, all right, T sub n, my usual formula is T sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Remember that formula? Okay. So I'm going to say T sub n equals 2010. I figured out T sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the difference. Well, I can see the difference from here to here is 10. Right? So I'm going to do n minus 1, I don't know how many months yet, times 10. The difference from here to here was 10, so that's my D. All right, so I've done what they've asked me to in A. I've used what I learned before. I figured out a difference by figuring out T sub 1, and this was the starting value, or what the problem calls P. Okay, so that looks great. I like that. Okay, the next part of it says, I guess we could simplify that a little bit if you want to, but let's leave that. B says, how much will she have earned at the end of 10 months? All right, at the end of 10 months. So all I need to do is put 10 in for n. So I say T sub 10 equals 2010 for my formula, plus 10 minus 1 times 10, or 2010 plus 9 times 10, 90. So at the end of 10 months, she will have earned 2100. And I might say that, therefore, at the end of 10 months, she will have this much money. Okay, she started out with 2,000, and she made an extra 100. Great. That's video 1.